Welcome to ShowerThinkings. Today's video is, can you really get sucked out of an airplane toilet? Imagine plummeting 30,000 feet in mid-air, frantically trapped and unable to escape. This is what some people fear could happen if they ever got sucked out of an airplane toilet. It's a scenario straight out of a nightmare, and while it sounds fantastical, there's a blend of science and myth that surrounds this terrifying idea. In this video, we're diving deep into the terrifying realm of airplane toilets to confront this stomach-churning question. Can you really get sucked out of an airplane toilet? First, let's consider how airplane toilets work. The process starts when you flush the toilet. Instead of relying on water like your home lavatory, airplane toilets use a vacuum system. With the press of a button, a whirring sound resonates through the sealed cabin, and the contents are swiftly siphoned away through pipes. The vacuum creates a strong suction, designed to be far more efficient than a typical flushing toilet system on the ground. But with such a powerful force at play, could a person get caught in it? To answer this, it's crucial to understand the strength of the suction and the design of the toilet seat. Airplane toilets are engineered to be functional and safe. They have a vacuum pressure of about 15 psi, strong enough to ensure waste is effectively removed, but not designed to harm users. The toilet seat itself is designed for comfort and safety, crafted to distribute that pressure evenly. However, there have been cases where unfortunate circumstances led to injuries. For instance, there have been alleged incidents where passengers, particularly children, were harmed by the toilet's suction force. Avery, a 4-year-old girl, once reportedly got stuck after flushing the toilet while still seated. Such situations are exceedingly rare, but highly alarming. Understanding these extraordinary cases raises chills and prompts further questions about the plausibility of more severe consequences. Moving deeper into the potential risks, let's discuss what happens if a significant pressure differential occurs, such as rapid decompression of the cabin. During a catastrophic event like this, the force inside the cabin could theoretically surge. This leads us to the myth that a loose door or window, or perhaps even a toilet, could become an exit point, sucking objects and people out due to the immense gradient change. But airplanes are meticulously engineered, with multiple fail-safe mechanisms to prevent such scenarios. Now, consider the intense psychological impact of being trapped in a small cabin, dealing with the thought of facing such extreme dangers. It creates a visceral response rooted in fear and fascination. Though modern aircraft are designed to be incredibly safe, with airtight seals stronger than most building windows, these rare mishaps manage to sustain public anxiety. Remember the horrifying event where a poorly maintained airplane suffered a rapid decompression, leading to passengers clinging to whatever they could hold onto as the cabin pressure plummeted. The burly vacuum systems in airplane toilets contribute to these anxieties. Yet, no documented fatality implicates the sudden loss of body parts due to a toilet. Nevertheless, the idea persists, filling our collective imaginations with dread. We must also consider the robust materials and cutting-edge technology behind aviation systems today. Airplanes undergo rigorous testing, from multiple pressure checks to flight simulations, that account for the kind of pressure buildup potentially created by a vacuum toilet. Modern lavatories operate within tolerated safety margins that make ordinarily terrifying scenarios implausible. Despite all this factual scientific reassurance, the alarm remains. This could stem from a few infamous instances where people were sucked partially from an aircraft window during a rapid decompression. These cases are a stark reminder of aviation's inherent risks, even as they have nothing specifically to do with toilets. However, the synthesis of negative pressure's power and human fragility creates a lasting impression of anxiety. Imagine, if you will, being locked in an airplane lavatory when sudden turbulence hits. The confined space itself exacerbates the fear, amplifying any noise or unusual vibration. Though the odds of a full-scale tragedy resulting from misuse of a toilet are almost nil, just the thought of such an occurrence is enough to spike one's adrenaline. In conclusion, while the myth of being sucked out of an airplane toilet is terrifying, it holds no strong scientific validity. Advanced engineering, rigorous safety checks, and practical understanding ensure that such an incident remains in the realm of fiction. Nevertheless, this gripping fear reinforces an essential aspect of our relationship with air travel, our fascination and anxiety about flying thousands of feet above the ground in a metal tube.